So Hasan is finally being exposed for many things, and I have to say, that's quite interesting. At first, he admitted that he was a propagandist, and now he's willing to showcase to everyone that he's not willing to defend his friend. So let's go ahead and dissect what's going on here. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but he recently had a debate with a person named Willy Mac, who is a YouTuber. He's made 2 videos on him, and the debate is on his channel. If you guys want to check it out, I highly recommend it. Now, I am going to go ahead and give you guys a warning. If you are an emotional reactor, this debate is very, very emotionally based, and so when you listen to it, there's going to be a lot of times where one of these two, either Willy Mac or Hasan, one of them is going to piss you off because of the way they're handling themselves in his debate. And let me tell you, man, it was very difficult for me to listen through the majority of that debate because of the way both of them were just kind of screaming over each other. It was very irritating. Now, there was this particular moment in that debate where I was just thinking to myself, okay, this is a perfect example of Willy Mac's point about Hasan not doing any research.
Did you watch the videos?
No, of course not. I have a policy of not really watching videos such as that one, specifically because it will frustrate me, and then I will have to respond to it.
You want to debate about a video you didn't even watch?
Why? Yeah, of course. You made the video. I'm not like debating a random person about a video I didn't watch. You made the fucking video, so let's hear.
I know, but that kind of like
that
kind of links up to like my big criticism with you. Is that you don't actually put in the bare minimum effort to research anything before you jump to conclusions.
Hasan, really, man? Essentially, Hasan admits that he did not watch the video. He did not watch the Willy Mac video, so he has no idea what the content is about. Although, to be fair, I do understand where Hasan is coming from. I'm pretty sure anybody would not want to watch a video of them being railed on by a YouTuber for 30 minutes. But if you're going to go up against one of your critics, I think it's important for you to at least make the effort to understand the content so then you can properly defend your reputation. But another thing is that Willy Mac makes the point that Hasan, he jumps to conclusions, and this is exactly one of those instances where he just jumps to conclusion and assumes that Willy Mac is like every other person who just reiterates the same talking points, and so he's already going into this expecting to answer questions that he's already heard. And another thing that Hasan kept doing was name calling Willy. It was so unbelievably irritating.
Do you really consider me watching a dumb YouTube video from a drama farming channel to be doing research? I have to watch a dumb talk shit for 25 minutes. You fucking brainlet. Give me what the inconsistency was. You made the video. Go ahead. Come on, Willy No Show. Come on. What's the second talking point?
Yelling in my ear.
That is a pretty sharp tongue, and it's probably double-edged as well, because that is probably going to look optically bad for Hasan. Because it's one thing to name call somebody in a very euphemistic way, but to excessively drop dysphemisms like the way Hasan was doing, it just does not look good for him. Like, to me, it did not appeal. Willy Mac was also yelling, so it wasn't all that better, but like at least Willy Mac was not name calling him the way Hasan was name calling Willy Mac. That was just absolutely atrocious. Now, the last topic that I believe exposes Hasan's characteristics, Willy Mac brings up the issue about how Hasan supposedly apologized and then walked it back.
Okay.
There was reports that Ukraine was going to be invaded by Russia. You confidently said no, it wasn't, despite all the reports. Then Russia invades. And then instead of apologizing and correcting the story, you then
I didn't apologize and correct the story?
You justify the invasion.
Wait,
right?
I didn't apologize and correct the story?
Let me finish my...
Wait, hold on.
No, this is
important.
This is the pattern of behavior.
Because you said you... Wait. Hold on. You're the one who doesn't do his research, because I did apologize and I did correct the record. You just didn't fucking see it.
You kind of walked it back too.
Wait, no. I very clearly apologized for it. You didn't see that because all you do is look at fucking clips.
It's in the video. It's in one of my videos.
So why did you just now bring it up as though I've never apologized?
Oh, this is so like Hasan. And then the worst part is when people call you out.
Why did you just bring that up as I never apologized?
It's out of context.
Why did you just say I never apologized for it when I did?
Now, I thought that this moment in the debate was very interesting. Willy Mac said that Hasan, instead of apologizing, he tries to justify it. And then Hasan correctly ends up pressing Willy Mac, asking him, wait, I didn't apologize? To which Willy Mac then corrects himself, backtracks and says, you did apologize, but then you backtracked and then tried to justify it. What I find very interesting is how Hasan just focuses, like hyper laser focuses on the fact that Willy Mac messed up. Instead of just correcting the series of events, Hasan just focuses on the fact that Willy messed up. Oh, so why would you do that? Why would you say that I didn't apologize when I did? That is a red herring. So a red herring is when you mislead or distract from the actual discussion. So a quick example of what a red herring is. Let's say, for instance, you had your bike stolen and you go up to the officer and you tell him that your blue bike got stolen. And then you interrupt him and say, oh, excuse me, it was a green bike. And then all of a sudden the officer just stops you and says, wait, but why did you say it was blue? It was just on accident. It's a green bike, all right? I'm just panicking right now. And he's all like, yeah, but you said it was a blue bike. My dude, my bike got stolen. It doesn't matter what color it is, okay? I'm the victim. The perpetrator's out there somewhere on my bike. You, the officer, has to go do that job and arrest that dude. Send him to prison for life. That's a red herring. It doesn't matter what the color of the bike is. The guy is a victim and there's a perpetrator out there who has his bike. And that's what Hasan is doing in that specific clip. Instead of just accepting that it was a mistake, Hasan just has to hyper focus on it and continuously emphasize the fact that Willy made a mistake. Accept that it was a mistake and move on, because the most important thing about this issue is that people misunderstood what you were saying. People thought that you were apologizing, but then you backtracked. Instead of just explaining to people what really went on and what you meant by that, then I think that that would have cleared everything up between you and Willy and everybody else who believes that you apologize and then backtrack. But that's not the only time he does it. He actually does it so consistently throughout the debate that it's somewhat annoying. As for Willy Mac, I will just say that I think that when he accepted this discussion or debate, I thought that that was the biggest mistake, because you could straight out tell that he was totally unprepared. He didn't have certain clips or whatever he wanted to use against Hasan. It was just bad. Although I will say that Willy Mac did hold his own, and of course he attempted to showcase to Hasan all of the behaviors he enacts throughout his stream, but obviously Hasan, because Hasan just always has to like twist it in some way, or just always has to use these debate tactics like gish galloping, pivoting, red herring. I don't know if he does this to deflect all of the critiques that are aimed towards him, but one thing is for sure, when he does this, it absolutely effectively works with his audience, because his audience, no matter what, when he does stuff like this, they agree with him whether he's right or wrong. And that's because Hasan's audience isn't exactly trained to scope out logic and point out all the inconsistencies within that logic. Overall, it was very difficult to listen to. There was a lot of yelling. As far as the issue between Hasan and Ethan, I think that Hasan really needs to check himself into a hospital because he's mentally crazy. No, imagine. I'm just kidding. No, he needs to check himself, because the fact that Ethan says that Hasan never likes to give up any concessions, that tells me that Hasan isn't as charitable as he think he is.
You won't make any fucking concessions, and it's crazy. Like I make so many fucking concessions to you all the time from my heart, and I listen and I fucking try to move towards your side every time we talk, and I do. But when I fucking try to explain to you, and you even sit here and you understand that, you know, so why Jewish people around the world might find that phrase scary to them, you won't fucking even admit. Well, now you did that I asked you, but you think it's fucking silly. You don't want to hear anything I have to say, and you don't want to concede a single fucking point.
When someone that close to Hasan is saying something along those lines, my dude, that's completely different from when somebody like Willy Mac, a YouTuber that barely knows Hasan, it's very different. Ethan's words, they hold a lot of weight, because Ethan and Hasan, they've been through a lot together online. So for Hasan to just disregard that and say, no, well, I'm charitable, like I don't know what the online people are saying, like dude, like online people are practically telling you how you're behaving and you refuse to accept it. I don't know, man. Obviously, go ahead, make your judgment. Cast your comment down below. Let me know if I'm right or wrong. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's all I have for you guys. And yeah, hopefully you guys learned something today.